All right, we want to start off if you could just tell us your name and your company.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Grover. I run a social enterprise here at the Accelerator Center called iNot-for-Profit.
Okay. Tell us about iNot-for-Profit.
iNot-for-Profits is really an innovative social enterprise. We provide mobile application solutions to help community organizations connect with their constituency and help increase their fundraising potential.
Okay, so explain how it works exactly.
Well, you're either a member or a volunteer or a donor to an organization, but you're looking for a way to connect with them better, to stay informed of their events, to become an active participant and not just a passive observer. So we give that organization a customized branded mobile application that will allow their constituency to stay informed, stay connected, and really translate those people from those passive observers into the active, informed participants.
Okay, so give me an example of a kind of company that might use this, and what would be the email message that I would get as a possible constituent.
Sure. Well, the email message is simple. It would really just allow you to know that there's now an application out there that helps the organization connect with you and is actually a more cost-effective way for them to connect with you rather than them going through and managing email campaigns or traditional mailing campaigns. A particular organization could be a food bank, for example, that would want to let their constituents know about a particular drive or about the impact they're making on the community and give transparency onto actually what they're doing and how that's affecting and making change in the community around them.
So where'd you get the idea for this?
I've been involved in the philanthropic sector for years, mostly as sort of a volunteer and a participant in different committees. And this was something we sat down with an organization in New York years ago to look at how do we use technology as a means to actually help an organization, a community organization, achieve its goals or augment its programs. And we came up with lots of great ideas, but many organizations in this space, because of their funding and resource constraints, can't take advantage of solutions like this. And that's how the social enterprise was formed. We came together to try and find a solution where we can make that positive social impact, but also provide our services cost effectively to the organizations.
Okay, so tell me where you are in terms of your evolution, how many people you have going, working for you.
Sure. We're still in that small startup phase. There's currently 2 of us on the project, and we're looking to expand. We've done test runs with a number of different organizations across the world. In the U.S., we're doing some in South America right now, in Europe and in India. But we're really looking to put a focus on the nonprofit and philanthropic community here in Canada because it's such a big and concentrated community, and there's so many opportunities to help out, especially given how Canada is in terms of its adoption of technology. Using mobile application solutions to actually connect the constituency in this Canadian ecosystem is such a powerful way of actually strengthening that community.
So why did you decide to do this? I'm sure you could have gone a much more traditional route, worked at a bank or somewhere else. Why do this?
I used to work at a bank, so that's an interesting thing that you brought up. I could have gone a more traditional route. I found after 5 years working at a bank and climbing the ranks that it wasn't really what got me going. I always wanted that challenge of creating every day, of being constantly learning, of being constantly challenged, really, and starting this social enterprise, starting this startup in this sort of community is exactly what gets me up in the morning. It motivates me to go to work. It motivates me to go home and get ready for the next day every day.
What's the toughest thing, the toughest part of your job?
That there's never enough hours in a day. Truly, there's always more work to be done, and certainly with an idea where you want to make a social impact, you face a lot of people who don't really understand that. You know, the social enterprise model's really coming up, and it's getting to be more well known and more adopted, but it's not there yet. And to be an evangelist in that sense, and also to work with community organizations, poses a very different set of challenges than working with corporate organizations. So trying to fit that all into the day and do all the necessary work, you find that there's never enough people to help you out and never enough time to get everything you want done.
Now, Startup Canada, you were participating today in our town hall. As you know, we're an organization looking to help facilitate for entrepreneurs, create a voice for them, provide as much support as possible. If you had one piece of advice or one ask or one wish that you'd like to see us, something that we could do to help entrepreneurs, what would it be?
Somebody once said to me that one of the most valuable resources you have as an entrepreneur is your network. And certainly this sort of organization, Startup Canada, connecting entrepreneurs and helping to provide that network where you get to sit around a table and meet entrepreneurs who are in your community or who are elsewhere in the country, who might be in complementary spaces or, might just have some advice that you've never known about, is certainly a real value added to us as entrepreneurs.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.